Today it's pretty much flat, 1%, plus 1%. In the morning it was gapping up, flushed down. Now it's bouncing back up into the close. We still have one more hour. So what to watch from here? So basically, I'm gonna zoom out to daily chart and just go through the support resistances I'm watching. So if you look at this chart, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. You can see here this little blue square. So that was the gap it created when the rumor, or it was a news that they will vote to split the stock. So, and when I said 5-1, actually it's not accurate. It's not 5-1. Nobody knows, but one fact is that by splitting the stock, by creating more shares out there in the market, Tesla's goal is to basically attract some ETFs, some funds that will pretty much purchase Tesla, and they just hold. So they just, as you guys know, Tesla is very volatile, and it has been traders' stock, I think, ever since they went public. It has always been traders' stock, where any day you can show up and basically trade this range it provides. It trades with pretty big range, and I think they don't want that stock to be that volatile anymore. And it may not be the last time they're gonna do split. So if you go back, look at the Apple and Microsoft, how many times they have done split and outstanding shares they have. I mean, it's a lot of shares out there to move a stock, and Tesla's volume today. Well, Tesla's market cap still 1 trillion, right? 21 million shares traded today. So that's that. I don't want to talk too much about that, but support $1,000. But this gap got filled. This square, this blue square that I just was talking about, and to the upside, resistance was this blue line right here. So that was two highs that they created lower highs, and it did pretty much act as a resistance 2 days in a row, and people took profit. Okay, I'm not gonna say that it's just a sell-off. It's just profit taking after this much of a run up, 35 or 45% move run up. We have gone back, and I have shown you guys on a weekly chart what happens after this stock does these kind of moves. It usually consolidates. All these gray oval shapes that I created were, we went through, like Tesla runs, if it runs for 3 weeks, usually 4th week, 5th week, it's pretty much profit taking. And that's exactly what happened. If you look at these candles, these are weekly, 1, 2, 3 weeks, it went up, and 4th week, pretty much it's this week, tomorrow is Friday, it's pulling back, and until they report earnings, it can just move sideways. It doesn't have to do anything at this point. But if it does, this blue line, it's my resistance, and as a support, $1,000. I'm watching it as a support, and also I'm watching moving averages. If you pull out, let's take a look at the moving averages. If you look at the moving averages, they're somewhere here at all right. So 100-day looks like this purple line at 978. 50-day is curling up. The bearish crossover, it didn't happen. A lot of people call it what when 50-day moving average crosses below 200-day moving average, a lot of people call it death cross. So it's uptrending. It's trying to uptrend right now. This yellow line on my chart, this is a 50-day, and this red line is a 200-day moving average at 880, and 50-day is at 914. 20-day moving average is at 985. So one rule of thumb for me to buy a stock, if I want to swing trade, I don't want to pay more than 20-day moving average. So at the moment, if you try to buy this stock, it's pretty much in the middle of nowhere. So the risk to the downside is 50, 60 bucks, and risk the reward to the upside, well, it can go all the way to these 11, so 80 bucks. All right, maybe a little bit more reward to the upside, but it doesn't worth for me to risk $60 to possibly make 80. So, and it can just move sideways. For me to short as well, I wouldn't short it here because just like with exact opposite, like it can take you all the way up here if you get squeezed, and to the downside, well, $1,000, that's where people are going to show up to buy it most likely before they report earnings. So they moved earnings to 20th of April right now. So until then, I do not expect Tesla to do much, but again, you never know. But that's the update. We'll take a look at it once they report earnings. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.